Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the New York Talk YouTube channel. This is sort of like a follow up, but the preview of the Bolton game, and it's a bit confusing. But yeah, so if you watch the Bolton video, you'll know I got the opportunity to ask Paul Warne some questions. Thank you very much to Sam Todd again for sorting that out. So yeah, this is this video. We now have permission to use the footage. So I thought I'd share it with you all. This little intro is just for a bit of context, and also just say sorry for the Bolton vlog. I said Cheltenham was next week, which it isn't. It's actually Crewe. So yeah, you can blame the beer on that one. But anyway, guys, like and subscribe, all that stuff, and enjoy my pre-match words with Paul Warne. Yeah. First of all, I'm just wondering if anything special or embarrassing happened for Victor's and sadly his birthday.
Nothing exciting apart from the fact they have to bring cakes in. And I was a bit worried because Sad's brought his in today, and Victor hasn't yet, but his missus is making it. And I cannot think of a famous Swedish cake. So I'm a bit worried it's going to come with onions and raw fish or something crazy. So I don't think we're seeing it tomorrow. If we are seeing it tomorrow, I think the staff are the only ones allowed to eat it. I say the staff, it will be three quarters Richard Barker, a quarter the other nine staff. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. But nothing embarrassing. We didn't give them the bumps or anything crazy like that. So no, nothing exciting happened, mate.
And just something we've been talking on the podcast quite a lot, the midfield dilemma. Now, we're scratching our heads every week about which three is in our starting 11. So I'm just wondering how much of a head scratcher is it to put those three names onto the team sheet?
Yeah, it's not easy. It's the same with strikers. It's the same with all the positions really. It's never easy, mate. And also, you always have to pick a team because you want to pick your best players, but you also want to pick your best players against what the opposition have. But you don't want to show the opposition too much respect because you have to back your own players, and then you have to think about, well, that player, I really want him for Saturday, so I might be able to get away with him not starting Tuesday. So it's just not just picking a team. So if I had a podcast and me and you on the podcast, we picked Rotherham's team for Saturday, you would just literally pick it for the bet. You don't know anything about how they've trained, how they feel, how they've been, how their injuries are. So we have all these other things to add into it. So it sometimes makes it clearer for us because, for example, if you don't see Dan Barlaser on the team sheet Saturday, you might think, well, that's a bit strange. But that's because I know that he's got a sore right ankle that he can't turn off his right shoulder. So that's why it is difficult to pick the team at times if they're all fit and they're all at it. But then you just have to sort of, in the end, mate, it's a little bit like it goes down to gut. So what ends up happening when I pick the team, we examine the opposition a lot. I watch every training session, every game. I watch every game back, so I know exactly what our lads can do. And then I sit with my staff, and we all pick a team, and we all discuss it. And then fundamentally, at the end, it's my decision. So sometimes it could be two of the lads want Barlaser to play, two of us want Odafin to play, and then it comes to me. So I'm like, it's a tough one. And you can talk yourself in and out of anything. So what sometimes happens is we discuss the team, and I can't make my mind up. So I leave the room and clean my teeth. And by the time I come back, I think, right, here we go. I'm a leader here. I've got to tell them that I've made my decision. I make my decision. And then they like look at me and I'm like, oh, hang on a second. Give me one more minute. I'll go. No, I don't. I come in, tell them what I think, and then think, right, virtually balls to it. This is what we're going with. Let's see. And if we get it wrong, which we do sometimes, you've got the opportunity to change it at half time. Ain't easy though, is it?
No, it's not. I mean, we all sit there for ages just scratching our heads. And I mean, like you say, we're not football managers. We're just basing it off how they performed last game and what we saw.
Yeah, it's difficult, mate. I mean, it's even harder sometimes when you're not playing well to change it from the side. You think, no, I really need to change him, but he's struggling. I've got to take him off in 10 minutes. Not the crowd know, but he can't play 90 minutes today. So I can't use that sub up on him yet. And if I use that sub up on him, I can't change my striker because I need to change my striker because, oh, mate, it's like playing chess in the dark. It's difficult at times.
And finally, from me, Bolton will be our biggest away following so far of the season. I think it was about 1,200 last time I checked. How much of a boost will that be, both for yourself and for the players on the pitch, having that many numbers following you?
Yeah, massive boost. Like when we go away from home, we try our best to make the home dressing room as homely as possible. That sounds crazy, but we take the badge to put it on the floor. We take a big blanket of a photo, and every member of the playing staff have a photo of why they do it. Like, it might be their kid, their dad, their uncle, their dog, and we try and make it as homely as we can. And then the fans are the final, like, part of the cake, really. And I remember fondly when I was a player, that was my biggest memory, was the Rotherham United away fans were amazing. And I thought they were really good the other night. And I can't decide if they were good because the team were good or the team were good because they were good. So it makes a massive difference to the players. It does, and as it would to anyone. If you ever have the life experience of going to watch a marathon and you stand on the side and you watch people run by you and you hear people shout when they see their name tags, they don't even know them, they're just strangers, but they go, "Come on, Paul, keep running." It just gives them people an extra boost, and it's the same with players. Like, they, in times of trouble, when you're having a bad time or whatever, if you've got people cheering your name and cheering you on, it just helps you to keep going. And the fact that we're taking that many is testament to how well the lads are playing. I like to think, and hopefully they enjoy their day out and get right behind the team, and we can put another good away performance on.
I mean, hopefully the fans find the way back to the coach at Bolton, because we lost the coach at Lincoln.
Did you?
Yeah, it was. We parked up somewhere, and there were stewards trying to direct the coach, and then they ended up saying you can't park there, and so they got sent to a travel lodge, and then we didn't know where the travel lodge was, so we ended up just doing a big circle around the ground, and we didn't get on the coach till about 10 o'clock.
Wow. Well,
But no, thank you very much for that, Paul.
no worries, mate. All the best.